Sampat berkurang Menurut namanya di mana itu bangun sini Semua aderi Kiva makisah banyak kedudukan Sandu Maa Haa aderi Hangga kadulali nitigile hula Mutu hasarali kidila Sitangai mupura magege Vedana Ini pakat sehingga Lumayan Nepal magayuti Ay mate kerimela Nanate data gila Liburan berbagai maikia
It could only take a guy with guts to do a song like Billie Jean. Really, absolutely. A song at this point in time in the competition to choose a song like Billie Jean is absolutely crazy. And I think you were, in my opinion, you were fabulous because I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. But you had to see the judges' faces. Did you take a look?
There was no time.
There was no time.
You know what, Shane, before we go on to the judges, I think he's like a super performer because he has a passion and it comes out in his music. He can sing well, he dances well, he looks good.
Let's move on and see what our judges have got to say about your performance.
Carry on, we're enjoying it.
I just wanted to ask, you know, because he's such a talented guy. In my opinion, maybe the slow song first and then the Jackson song because you got so exhausted. You did? Alright, let's ask our judges what they thought.
Number one, you will be Dushyanth. Maybe Michael Jackson would follow or take something from you. Maybe.
Wow, that's a powerful line.
Number one. First you kicked us, dumb. You gave us a kick, then you kicked the musicians, and finally you kicked the audience 3 times. Alright? Who is going to listen to you if you kick everybody? So you should be Dushyanth. You don't want to be Michael Jackson. Second song. You act very well. You're a very good actor. Good job.
Sharon Devji.
Dushyanth, actually I quite liked your act in the first song. Definitely, I didn't have any problem with the kicks or model. I mean, you really entertained us with your dance, with your performance, with your singing. Yes, we are looking for this chemistry, like a superstar. I would like to ask you, why did you choose a slow number and with this kind of song? I mean, it didn't have any character. I didn't feel motivated enough to, you know, to be interested in your second song. Your first song was amazing, man. You were rocking in the first one. And
anyway.
You know why I chose Billie Jean?
Sure.
Well, little long, but I will tell the story.
Sure.
I was influenced by Michael Jackson when I was 9 years old, when I got the bad record from my uncle. And since then I started listening to music because of Michael Jackson. And to me, he's too much a part of my life. And this is probably the biggest chance that I got, coming to an Asian channel and showing off what I'm best of. I work for Mercedes-Benz and things like that. I gave up all those because I want to one day end up doing what I'm really strong of.
See, I have no problem
really
you becoming Michael Jackson. I would love you to be Michael Jackson of South Asia.
Then choosing Michael Jackson song and trying to do it as close as possible, and then having comments from judges. I've been to many other competitions and they basically tell the same thing. Not just judges, people all over. They say, stop doing Michael Jackson. You don't want a Michael Jackson, but I like it. Sure. This is my time to do it and show it off. Then that's why I did it. And then to show that I have got my something on my own as well. Is why I did Vasan Aluvak last week, which you liked, and also Sandu Maa Haa this time.
Thumbs up. This guy is gonna be Michael Jackson or he's gonna be him? Finished.
I think we all go through this phase, this process. There was a time I was overly inspired by Kishore Kumar. Then there came a time I was overly inspired by Stevie Wonder. I used to sound like him. Then there came a time I was inspired by Freddie Mercury, and I used to sound like him. Should I comment on his performance?
Yes, go ahead.
Please.
Please.
About time.
Okay.
That's why you're here.
First of all, I'm still moved by Billie Jean, what you did. And honestly speaking, on my last performance in London, Jermaine Jackson, which is Michael's brother, and I became very good friends. And I would like to get this footage from the director once this show is aired. And I would like to send this performance to Jermaine so he can show it to Michael.
Read, sir. My God, Dushyanth.
Even Michael Jackson, most of his performances after 90s, he used to have backup tracks and would just dance, because it's so difficult to dance like Michael Jackson and then sing live at the same time. It's not easy. And he's one of the most difficult singers to imitate, to sound like. It's not easy to sound like Michael Jackson. So Billie Jean, hats off to you. Amazing performance. I could see each and every cameraman to people standing, the crew and the audience. We all were completely shook up. Second song, I can imagine when you take it to the climax. So anti-climax is possible because you choose a ballad. I still like the act. I think this you sounded great in the ballad. Tuning, pitching issues were there. About emotion, take this step with you, because I'm also working on it. Because I'm also very emotional. On stage, you have to use both emotion and intelligence. Emotion should be there, but at the same time, mind should be working. So how mind will give into emotion? If you practice so much that your subconscious takes over, and you don't think, you sing, but your subconscious makes it right. So you practice so much. All you have to do, practice on your tuning, practice on your training a lot, because you have a difficult style of singing. So you need to train it more. Hats off to you. I think overall, if you can move the audience and yet sound great, overall, we are looking for a star, who's a superstar, who has that charisma to move audiences. So I think you have it.
Whoa, there you have it.
Thank you so much.
One solid comment.
Great. Diluk, Gabada Mudlige, please.
Dushyanth, undoubtedly you have set a new standard of performance in this show. That goes without a doubt. Thank you, sir. Several commenting on comments made by my colleagues. I don't see anything wrong with someone starting before tempo or off tempo or after the tempo, because that's called improvising. That's done a lot in jazz music and it's allowed. As long as you don't go out of tempo, which is also a controversial point which can be argued. So let's leave it there. And kicks and performances on stage are allowed because it's only part of performance. It's not meant to annoy or humiliate anyone, so all that is taken into account. You must respect tradition, as I think that's what a lot of them meant. But you must set new standards. So that's also allowed. We are living in 2008. So you have to set new trends, which may be taken as traditions later on. All the best.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely brilliantly summed up by Diluk from Sri Lanka. Aren't you not happy he's not marking you? Buddy, I think you did a great job, honestly.